Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. I am one of your hosts on this show, as you probably already know, MattyBets, joined by my partner in crime over here.
BigAL Bettor, how you doing tonight, Matt?
I'm doing good. We just got done watching Thursday Night Football. Um, kind of exciting, kind of, but
Yep.
also,
Yep.
you know, it kind of a letdown, to be completely honest with you. But what we're going to talk about today, though, we're talking about Sunday Night Football. No, we're not.
No, we're talking about Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Monday Night Football. I don't know why I got it mixed up. We always do our primetime games, and for some reason I thought, dude, we're jumping right to Sunday night. And yeah, but like you said, we're doing Monday night. Titans at Dolphins. Going to be a banger of a game. Hopefully, should be. Actually, never mind. This actually might just be a boring game. Like at the start of the season, we thought it'd be the Dolphins just smoking the Titans. It might just be a really
Okay.
competitive game,
I think it will be.
which is sad to say because it might be a competitive game in the wrong way. This might be a Steelers-esque game.
No, it won't.
I don't know. I don't know. Over under set at 36.5. So I don't know. It might be a Steelers-esque game. We got the spread.
Okay.
Titans plus 1.5 on the road. So Dolphins minus 1.5. It's not bad. Like the spread kind of makes sense. Dolphins are at home. They don't get a full 2 points
Okay.
because the quarterback situation. Yeah.
Yep.
What are you seeing here?
So personally, for a lean on this game, I like the +1 I'm getting with the Titans. That defense is for real. Their defense is actually really good. They've scored 14, 17, and 17 in the last 3 games, so they put up points. So I actually also like the over in this game.
Yeah, the over is kind of spicy because it's only at 36.5. And
Right.
depending on who the quarterback is for the Dolphins, I have a feeling it's not going to be Thompson. I have a feeling it's going to
It's
be
gonna be
Boyle.
Snoop Huntley.
Snoop Huntley. That's
Tyler
their
Huntley.
what?
They signed him from the Ravens.
Oh,
He was
okay.
the backup quarterback the year that Lamar got hurt, and he ran all over the place.
hmm
His nickname's Snoop.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought they were about to have the man out there just
No,
wrapping up the
no,
game. But
not
um,
not the DOGG.
okay, so there you go. There's the quarterback. Is that confirmed or is
Pretty
that
much.
okay? So it's either him or Tim Boyle. Is Tim Boyle still there?
Yeah, Tim Boyle's still there, and I don't know what happened with Skyler last week. I think he got hurt and came off the field. I don't know if he's done though. You know what I mean? He might have just
Yeah.
missed the rest of that game.
Well,
But
that's true, but at the
uh,
same time, he didn't play very well, so I don't know if they're going to want to start him again. If they have Huntley, they might just be like, "Hey, Huntley, like you're saying, just take the reins because we've seen on film what you can do. So hopefully you can go out there and kind of lead this offense because it's super talented as we know. But
mhm.
I mean, Thompson couldn't figure it out, so maybe throw in somebody else and just wait till you get the right puzzle piece there until you eventually get Tua back. But I'm
Right,
also
and
on.
the Titans.
Oh,
The
go ahead.
Titans have a really good run defense as well, so something to look for. They're not the Dolphins aren't going to be able to just go in there and run the ball for 200 yards and get a win, so they're going to have to throw the ball.
Okay. Yeah, I also like the plus 1.5 on the Titans. I don't like the Titans as a team this year. I don't think they're very good.
Okay.
Like you said, I do agree with the defense of the Titans, uh,
Okay.
but the offense it's hit or miss kind of. It has its
Right.
ups, has its downs. So I do like the Titans. They're going to give me plus money on a team that's going up against the Dolphins team. The only issue I have with taking the spread and the over under is the fact that, like you said, the Titans haven't been scoring a ton of points. Like they've been scoring 17, so 17 and 17 that doesn't really get us to our 36. And we don't
Sure.
know what the Dolphins are going to be. I'm also kind of worried that maybe we get kind of like a Panthers situation in this game, where you had a quarterback, your team sucks with Skylar Thompson. You throw in a different quarterback, let's just say it is Huntley, and Huntley goes out there and balls, throws for 300. Tyreek has 2 touchdowns. Waddle has a touchdown. Just the whole team's cooking. Then you
Okay.
easily hit the over, like you're saying, which I do like hedging that bet with that. But then also the
Okay.
Dolphins probably win this game.
You got to remember that this is a Dolphins team that the Bills were able to run all over, and the Titans have Tyjae Spears and Tony Pollard, who are running great this year.
That's fair. That's a good point.
And Will Levis likes to run as well. So when you take that into consideration, sure, maybe the Dolphins come out with a different quarterback and they're able to deal the rock and do what they like to do, but they're not going to be able to run the ball super well against the Titans. And on top of that, the Titans are going to be able to run the ball pretty good against the Dolphins. So I think it's going to end up being more of a shootout than we think. It won't be as much like, I think the Titans are going to run the ball a lot, and I think the Dolphins are going to throw the ball a lot more than they would like to, and you're going to see a lot of points.
Okay. Well, I do like that. Like I said, I agree with you with the lean of the 1.5 to the Titans, and then I do like the over just because the points are so low. The points are at 36. I love low scoring games.
That was my take.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
With what we know the Dolphins could do, and what we know the Titans are capable of doing too, and the Dolphins suck against the run, like you said. Tony Pollard, this might be a breakout game for him. It very well could be.
If the total was 40, I'd be looking at the under, but with it being this low, I can't help but take a peek at the over.
Okay. Well, you want to jump to head to head, or you want to jump to parlays? I do head to head last.
We'll go head to head. I got that written down next in my lineup here. So for the over for the head to head, I'm taking the over 36.5. I trust it a little more than I trust the Titans to win this thing.
Okay.
And it is a pick'em game, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go the opposite, and I'll go with the Titans plus 1.5. Keep things interesting.
Okay.
I do like the Titans to get the win here, so I like the extra 1.5 I'm getting. Obviously, it's not a ton. We don't see a ton of games come down to 1 point, but I mean that's as easy as a failed 2-point conversion to win the game or a missed extra point early on in the game. So,
right.
I like the 1.5 there for the Titans. So there you go. Those are our head-to-head picks right there. Now we'll jump into our 4-pick parlays. Jumping in, I got Tony Pollard, like you were saying, Dolphins run defense, not very good.
Yep.
We got Tony Pollard at 75 plus rush and receiving yards. That's sitting at plus 115. Next, we're doing kind of what we did with the parlays that hit. We're doing Tony Pollard anytime touchdown. Pick your one guy that you like. Pick the weakness of the defense. Exploit it in your parlays. Usually pays off. Then next, we got Will Levis at his line at 1+ passing touchdown. All he has to do is throw one.
Yeah. He has thrown one every single week.
And that's minus 235. And then last but not least, we got Calvin Ridley, 50+ receiving yards.
50 plus?
Yeah, I think he's the best receiver on that team. Hopefully gets the ball a lot. Odds there are plus 155, bringing the total to a plus 1,200.
Plus 1,200, wow.
And that's with a minus 235 in there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I think Will Levis can throw for a touchdown. I think so. I like it a lot.
Like I said, he's thrown at least one pick each week. He had 2 picks, 1 pick, 2 picks. He's thrown a touchdown each week, and he's had a fumble every week.
Okay. Might be something to look into. Did you take him to fumble it?
I did not take him to fumble it. I really wanted to, but the Dolphins have – I think they've only had 1 pick all season, so I was like, I'm not gonna Green Bay's had 7. So if they were playing like a team like the Packers or a team that actually gets more than 1 pick, then I would consider it. But I think that he'll just throw it away from Jalen Ramsey, and that's how he's gonna play the game. So, all right, I'll jump into mine. I've got the Titans over 13.5 points. The reason behind that being, like I said earlier, the Titans have had 14 each week. They had 17, 17, 14, so I think they'll get to 14 again against this Dolphins team. I've got Will Levis to rush for over 30.5 rushing yards. He did screw me last week against the Packers, but I'm just taking that as more of a one-off and not a sign that he's going to stop running the ball. Then I've got Tony Pollard for 60+ rushing yards. Once again, we've talked about it. Dolphins run D isn't that great. And then I've got Will Levis to pass for 175+.
Okay. I like the 175.
3 games. He's done it in 2 of the 3, and in the one he didn't, he got to 169. So he was knocking on the door.
Okay. What's that bad boy pay?
And that one pays out plus 1,100.
Okay. Not bad. I like it. So we're kind of right there, lockstep with the odds for our 4-pick parlays. One's 1,100, one's 1,200.
Yep, absolutely.
I like that. We'll throw in some touchdown scores for you guys too. We love touchdown scores over here, or at least I do.
We do.
Al always comes with 3. I usually come with 4, sometimes 5. This week, for this game, we don't have a reach. I think this is the first game that we did not throw a reach on. So we're just going to start off. We're going to go Tyreek Hill for anytime touchdown. I like Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
He's the best receiver on that team, arguably in the NFL. I just think if any receiver is going to get a touchdown, it will be Tyreek, just because he's going to be the one that's most open. And it might even be like a little dump off pass that he runs for 40 yards. But like Tyreek Hill, he's a plus
Mm-hmm.
170 because of the quarterback situation. Next, we got Calvin Ridley. He's a plus 265.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I like the Calvin Ridley play there. Next, we got Devon Achane. I just think maybe they
Okay.
get down the field. I'm going to take the best running back on that team, which is Achane, to maybe run one in for 20 yards. He's the most explosive, and I think there's going to need to be an explosive play or a pass interference to get touchdowns. And then my last one is
Okay.
Tony Pollard, which we already talked about. He's in my parlay, obviously, and then he's at plus 180.
Plus what now?
180.
And then what was HN's plus?
150.
150. Okay. I don't hate those. I have one of those on mine. I've got Pollard on mine, also at plus 180. I've got Mostert on mine at plus 260. I rode him week 1, and HN stole the touchdowns. And then I
Mm-hmm.
threw in Tajay Spears at plus 350, just because they do like to get him the ball in space, and so if he gets his checks down from a screen, he might be able to take to the house, kind of like Dowdle did tonight in that game.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like them.
So, but those are solid. Those are
Mm-hmm.
real solid.
Yeah, I like them a lot. The game, like I said, the other game that's going on is Seahawks and Lions, and I don't know if I'll be watching a ton of this game. I might be watching that game
Sure.
instead, just because it's
Right.
doubleheader on Monday night. Usually, like a 45-minute difference between start times. I might watch the start of this if it's going away. If it's just a really boring game, I'll switch the channel and just watch the Seahawks and Lions and hopefully a shootout there. But let us know in the comments below. What you guys think of our picks, what you think of the touchdown scores, the 4-pick parlay, how you guys see the game going. If you guys are on the Snoop train, there's a lot of smoke coming out of that train, but
A lot of smoke. A lot of smoke.
a lot of smoke. But I guess that'll do it for us. We'll roll up this episode by saying, thanks for the support, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Amen, brother. Amen.